Hello, everybody. I'm making this quick little video here because a lot of people don't understand APY, what it is, and how to do the mathematics, how to find your APY. And I want to illustrate to you why the referral commissions, the referral offers that this company Constant offers you is very profitable. People don't see how much money and potential it is there to make without a lot of how can you say distractions, but let me go into it because this is not a training video. This is going to be based on math. All right, so even if you've never been to the site, I should make this easier for you to understand, and you can find out what your APY is and how much you can earn off of others and the potential income here without all the distractions. All right, so fine. If you've been to the site or if you've seen my post or you messaged me and I'm sending you this video, we're going to start from the beginning. I'm going to give you a basic understanding of the equation, and then I'm going to break it down. I can do math in my head. A lot of people need to see it illustrated and they're visual, so they need to see it broken down so they can comprehend it. So bear with me. All right, so first off, we know that Constant offers 4% interest, APY. Now APY stands for annual percentage yield. It's basically the interest that you get on your account. Banks do it all the time, but they offer you very, very low yields. Some people are getting a penny a year for their savings. Okay, that's not really going to do anything for you. All right, but it's 4% annual percentage years yield. So you're going to earn 4% on your deposit in a year's time, 12 months. Okay, so what the company does, if you're living or resident of the United States of America, you could take advantage of the trial bonus that they give you, where they offer you $3,000 for 30 days. That $3,000 that they put into your account will gain interest, daily interest, for 30 days. You get to keep the interest and they'll recoup their $3,000. If you're not living in the United States, all the services are still available worldwide. Just the bonus promotion this time is only for United States. So we're going to start off with the 3,000 they give you, because this is going to be your first introduction when you register your account, and this is how you're going to first see your account. So I'm going to start off with the $3,000 to give you a basic understanding. So 4% of the $3,000 trial bonus that they give you comes out to $120 a year. That's 12 months, right? 4% of $3,000 is $120. So we divide that by 12, and you're roughly making $10 a month if this was your $3,000. But since this is Constant's $3,000, they're going to deduct that. So you're only going to make $10 at the end of your 30 days. Little less, little more. Okay? So basically we get the principle. 4% times 3,000, right, will give you $120 a year. That's 4% of 3,000. If you want to find out how much you're getting per month, you divide that by 12. That's $10. All right? Now, everybody that registers gets this offer. If they're in the United States, they get the $3,000. But everyone that registers an account has the same structure. They're introduced into the same structure. They're implemented into the same interest rate. So everyone receives 4% on their deposit. All right. Now here is where I'm going to stop. Everything that's on your personal account, we could go over another time, but I'm going to get right into the referral commissions and how profitable it can be for you, especially if you want to grow your money passively. This is an automated system, so there's really not a large learning curve here. Okay, so for example, you go out there and you refer one person, right? That person comes into their account, they get their $3,000, but you don't make anything off of that introductory bonus offer. That is their money. You don't earn commissions until your referral makes a deposit. And the minimum amount of deposit they can make is $10, and they could go all the way up to $100,000 or more. Okay? Dollars per deposit. But once your referral makes a deposit, then you're instantly going to earn $10, right? You're going to earn $10 and 10% commission off their flex interest. Now, what is their flex interest? This is their interest, okay? We're not going to work with that 3,000 no more. Let's say the person you referred invested $100. That's their deposit. they're going to earn 4% of that $100, which is $4. That's their APY. That's their interest that they're going to earn at the end of the year, which is $4. You earn 10% of that $4. So what's 10% of $4? It's 40 cents. That's how much you will earn or for commissions for referring one person that deposits $100. You'll get 40 cents for that year. Now, hold on, bear with me. I know 40 cents doesn't sound like a lot of money at all. It sure enough doesn't, but bear with me because this is where people lose themselves. They see this and like, oh, that's not worth it. But all of these people put their money in the bank and they don't get even 40 cents. Most people get less than a penny at the end of the year. So even if you did this much and put your money into this account, you will earn more than you do with any bank. Get that in your head. All right, that's number one. Number two, this is excluding a lot of other factors. So the person you refer, yes, can come in and make $100 deposit, but they're not limited on how many deposits or how much they can deposit into their account. So this person could do multiple deposits. They can increase their deposits. They could come in today and deposit $100, and at the end of the week come and deposit another 100. By the end of the month, deposit another 1,000. So this is excluding a lot of factors. That's why I'm saying this is a basic structure just to get the equations down pat. But there are a lot of factors missing. So that 40 cents is only representative for this equation of one person having $100 deposit, and that's all they had for an entire year. Now, trust me, if someone is making money off of $100 at the end of the month, they're going to at least put more money in it. So I doubt that you'll have one person depositing $100 and just letting it sit there for a year. Okay? But this is the structure we're working with. So someone comes in, 4% of $100, they deposit $100. That means at the end of the year, they're making $4. You get 10% of $4, which means you earn 40 cents, right? Doesn't sound like a lot of money, all right? So that's one person. Now, how many people would you need to refer in order to make referral worth your time? Okay, so let's say you referred 1,000 people. That would be $400. Okay, remember it was one person, right? It was one person, $100 deposit. They earned $4. You earning 40 cents. So if you refer to 1,000 people, that would be $400 you would earn. You get it? Let me do it one more time. I'm going to do it slow in the beginning until you get an understanding, and then I'm going to go ahead and do what I'm going to do. So you earn 10% of their flex interest. 10% of $4 is 40 cents. How many people would you need to refer for that 40 cents to be, an amount that you could live off of or make it worth your while? You would earn $400 if you referred 1,000 people. But let's say you refer 3,000 people. That'd be $1,200 that you would receive. Okay? Divide that by 12 months, that's $100 a month. That you would be earning $100 a month if you refer 3,000 people that made one deposit of $100 for a whole year. Okay, but I know a lot of people is going to say, I don't know 3,000 people. I can't even talk to 3,000 people. For most people, this is not possible for them. They think they can't refer 3,000 people. Well, let me explain this to you. How hard you think it would be to convince people to register an account where all they have to supply is their name, their address, proof of ID, and a proof of residency like a utility bill or cell phone bill, and the company gives them $3,000 for free, lets that $3,000 earn interest, which they allow you to keep, and they recoup their $3,000. You think it'd be hard to talk people into that? Okay, well, some people this isn't feasible. So let's change the structure. Say you referred someone and they came in and they deposited $1,000. Okay? 1 second. Did I skip something? Yes, I forgot to mention another part of the commissions. All right? So we're going to go back to that equation, right? It's 40 cents times, what was it? 3,000 people, right? Earning you $1,200. $1,200 is roughly $100 a month. But let me break this down to you. Do you see that $1,200 is your interest earned but they also pay you $10 instant commission for everyone you refer. Well, if that's the case, then what is 10 times 3,000? That's $30,000. Before you even get the interest, you will have been you would have been giving $30,000. You would have earned $30,000. Now, say if you broke, you just came in to the system and all you have is $10 to deposit. That's fine, because this income that I'm showing you is based off complete referrals. We're not even talking about the 4% you're earning on your own money. And if you take advantage of any of the other services, we include none of that money you may be earning on your own. You earned $30,000 by referring 3,000 people who just went and simply made a $100 deposit. Let's go down. The minimum is $10, right? So let's go down to $10. So you earn, so 4% of $10 is 40 cents, right? You earn 10% of that 40 cents. So what's 10% of 40 cents? It's 4 cents. How many people would you need to make that? Let's say 3,000 people. You earn $120, but you would still earn $30,000. Do you see what I'm saying? You getting the equation, getting the structure? Okay. Your referrals APR is based on their deposit. They're always going to receive 4%, but the interest rate will be based on how much they have in their account. Okay, so let's go up one. Let's say you meet someone, and let's say I refer Mary, and Mary comes in here and she goes, you know what, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna invest $1,000, right? Okay, so what's 4% of $1,000? That's $40 that she earns that year. You get 10% of that 40. You earn $4 from her. How many people would you need investing $1,000 to earn more income? Let's say 1,000 people. You would earn $4,000 plus $10 times 1,000 is $10,000. So all in all, you just earned $14,000, and this is with people that came in and made only $1,000 deposit, right? Is this the one we working off of? 4% of 1,000 is $40. 10% of $40 is $4 times 1,000 will be $4,000. Now, say if you did do that 3,000 people, you would earn $12,000 and $30,000, $42,000. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? Even if you just deposited $10 in your account, you can earn this money outside of that. This is Constant's money. Constant is going to take your referrals money and earn them money, and that money is going to earn you money. You're going to earn money off the work of Constant and off the investment of someone else, and they're going to constantly keep paying you for a whole year. Now, you do not gain this interest forever. It's only for 1 year. Okay? So if you have a problem referring people, don't worry about it. Because you could refer someone who will go out there and sign up 10,000 people, 500 people, 300 people, you never know. But whatever they deposit into their account, it increases their deposit amount, which increases their rate. So let's go back to that example of 10%. Let's go back to that example of 4% of $100, right? Remember, we just did $100, right? It's $4, right? So we got 10% of $4. It's 40 cents, right? Times 3,000 people, we said, right? Okay, fine. You earn that $30,000 because you're going to get your $10 instantly, and the rest, that $1,200, is your commissions based off of the flex interest rate of the people that you refer. Now, if you made $30,000, well, guess what? You throw that back into your account. Now you're earning 4% on your $30,000. Most people are going to keep it and put it away, but now you'll be earning $1,200. Divided by 12, you'll be earning $100 a month off of your money. your own money. This is your $30,000. Okay? And this is how you do it. This is how you grow your money. Okay? This is how you grow your money. All right? So let's say, for instance, now we're going to go into bigger numbers. So we go in there. Someone deposits $10,000. So what's 4% of $10,000? That's $400. You get 10% of $400. That's $40. How many people do you need? How many people you want to get? If you just get 100 people that deposit $10,000, you'll earn $4,000. Let's say if you had 1,000 people. Let's say if you refer 3,000 people. Do you see the numbers climbing here? And remember, we're working off the ideal and the premise that you only made a deposit of only $10 in your account. See, this money is not based on how much you put in your account. You could just put $10 in your account and go on a referring spree. It's not going to be that difficult to get people to register for an account to get $3,000 that's going to generate their money. Okay? Here's another thing. Here's another way to look at it. Say if you invest $100 for the first month. So each month you invest $100. So at your first month, you invest $100, you earn $4. By month 2, you have $200 there. Right? That's your 4%. It's going to keep going up. By month 3, you have $1,200. You have $300 there. Month 4, you see the number keep going up? Okay? You could always increase it. All right? At the end of the year, you'll have this amount. You only gain $48. But trust me, if you leave $1,200 in the bank, at the end of the year, you're going to have this. Or maybe even some people get this. But you definitely will not get that. Not with an average savings account. All right. So we got the equations, you got the structure, you know how to find your APY, and you know how to find your referrals APY. So let's have some fun. Remember, you don't have to sell anything. There's no inventory. There's no training. You don't have to purchase traffic. You don't need no website capture page. You don't need none of that stuff. You don't have to sit down and watch a bunch of long videos. You don't have to learn a new type of math. You don't have to be a social phenomenon. Okay, you don't have to have a certain high school education. It doesn't matter what your background is, because the company does all the work. See, what they do is allow you to deposit your money into their account, and they loan they loan out this money in investments and collaterals and loans and things like that, and they gain interest, and they pay that interest off to you. But now they put a structure where you refer others and earn instant commissions. That's the first part of the commission base, the commission rate. And the second part is you earn 10% of your referrals flex interest. Okay, not 10% of their money. So if someone deposits $100, you don't get $10 because it's 10% of 100. Okay, because if they deposit $1,000, you're still only going to get 10% of the flex interest. You're not going to get $100. Okay, so 10% of the flex interest. How you find the interest? It's 4% on their interest. That's how much interest they're receiving on their money. So once you calculate the 4% of their deposit amount yearly, that's how you get 10% of that amount. Okay, so all you need is a couple of people. So you could refer and keep referring, and your money keeps growing and growing. But you only receive commissions once your referral has made a deposit, a minimum deposit of $10. And you only receive that interest from that referral for 1 year. Okay? So if you decide to get people referring, you got to stay with them. Make sure they always trust the system. Make sure they're constantly making deposits. Okay? It's real simple math. I'll do it one more time to break it down for you. Constant pays you 4% of your deposit amount. APY, annual percentage yield. I put $1,000 in my account. At the end of the year, if I just leave that 1,000 and never added another dime, at the end of the year, I would have $40. I would have 1,000 $40. Okay? That would be my personal account. I earn 10% plus $10 off every referral. So 10% of 1,000 is $100. Sorry. 4% of 1,000 is $40. I earn 10% of that $40, which is $4. I refer 100 people. I make $400 in interest, but I also make $1,000 in commissions, because remember, they're paying you an instant commission of $10 for everyone that you refer. So 10 times 100 is $1,000. Just boost that up another. See, it's going to be easy to refer people once you can show them that you're putting money in here and you're gaining interest. It's going to be really, really easy after that. It's going to be easy once you get your $3,000 trial bonus, put it into your account, and it generates you money, and you show everyone on the app, look at this, every day is making me money, it's making me money. And then they see you withdraw it. Now I suggest, this is for serious people. If you're going to, put money in here and try to take it out, you're gonna be stuck in the same boat you are now while you're watching this video. So if you're broke and you want to get a way out, the way you do this is that you invest and you let it cycle. You keep cycling your money. You want to get your interest up so that you can live off the interest and never touch your principal amount of money. So if you have $100,000 in there, for example, say you're earning 4% on $100,000, sorry, you would be earning $4,000 a year, which breaks down to $333 a month. Okay? So you see what I'm saying as far as leaving the money in. The more you leave in, the more you earn. If you had $1 million in there earning 4%, you would be earning $40,000 a year on your $1,000. Divide that by 12, that's $3,333. You would be earning if you had $1 million in there. Okay? And 10% of $40,000. Well, what's 10% of 40,000? You would earn $4,000 for that one person. Now, there's a cap on constant. The most you can earn in interest is $1 million. Okay? There's a reason why they capped it. Because people like me could do these numbers and realize that if we get enough people, even if it took you 5-10 years to build this, even if it took you that long, and you just let this money cycle, you can still build up a huge income. Okay? Just let it keep going and keep going and keep building till you build a substantial amount that's make this worthwhile. So anyone watching this video, I'm sorry I threw this together fast. A lot of people was asking questions, and I'm trying to break it down individually for everyone. So I just made a quick short little video on my phone that gives you a breakdown of how it works. Okay? You want to get people to give this system a try for themselves, okay, and take advantage of the offer. All right, because once you start, really promoting this, you don't have no products, no inventory, no monthly fee, no maintenance fee. Okay, you don't have to pay for nothing. Remember, when you invest in money, you're not spending it. You're investing it. That money is yours. That money will never be theirs. It always belongs to you. Okay? This is how you gain interest on it, because they use that money and they give you interest. Okay? And I think they have a insurance of some kind to protect accounts and stuff like that. There's a lot of material. Remember, this video is just about the math. So if you understood that, then you know that you should be taking advantage of this offer right now. Because face it, let me tell you something. If you want to make money online, you got to do a lot. There's a list I will start you off with before I even got to the math, because there would be a lot of learning curve. A vast learning curve that you would have to go through before you become successful, and successful is relative. So right here, you do nothing, you pay nothing, you sell nothing. Okay? And this company uses your money, and for the privilege of using your money, they reward you by paying you interest. Okay, and now there's so much other thing. I think, I don't want to go into other aspects, but I think in crypto they giving 77.5 or 9% interest on your cryptocurrency. Okay, something like that. That'll be another video, but I hope this video, broke it down for you, and now you can see the vast potential of income that you can make off of someone else's money. Someone else's money could be making you money. Someone else's company is going to take someone else's money and make that person money, and when that person makes money, you make money. And we was, working off the premise that you just put $10 in your account and you went out there and you signed up Mary, and Mary's a rock star. She went out there and she got everyone from her yoga class. She got everyone from her church. She got everyone from, her kids' baseball league. She got everyone from, what I'm saying, the salon. She got everyone from her job. You know what I'm saying? Mary went out there and, before you know it, in 2 months, she done built up an income of, and she done put in 10,000, 100,000, 200,000. She done put $400,000 in there. Okay, companies can also invest. All right, so you may have businesses that have that money, that's willing to drop $100,000 to see how it works. Okay, even if someone was to put $50,000 in there, they earn $2,000 a year. You're getting 10% on 2,000. You're earning $200 a year off that person. Basically, you're making $16 a month. But before that even happens, you earn $10 instant commission for those 2,000 people. No. Let me do that again. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Okay, 4% on $50,000 is $2,000. 10% of $2,000 is $200 times, let's say, 1,000 people. You see what I'm saying? Get 1,000 companies to invest $50,000. Look how much you made. 200 and what? $10,000. Okay. So I just want to make that quick video. I'm going to make another video which I'm going to upload to YouTube. But I just want to make this quick one and send it to you guys so you get an idea of why this is something that you should pay attention to. Thank you for watching. Take care and good night.